Good morning, YouTube. Again, I already smoked. I'm good. So, I have this condition where I talk way too much, but it cracks me up on half of the times I talk like crazy. So, yeah. So, I want to sit here and say, for the clowns that circle me every day, wondering when something special is going to pop up for me. It's not going to pop up in front of you or in front of me. So stop trying to figure out when something's coming for me because God knows when to bless me and on his right timing. He touched my hand. His touches tickle. Anywho, I got an itch. Sorry, God. But help me deliver your word a little bit. And help me repeat again what you want me to tell these blinded, insecure, greedy people. Let's put this all on social media. For the news, stop trying to predict the weather because you were never really right in when it happens. You don't control the weather. You're not God. Number one, you're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I mean, you can't predict anything really. I mean, you could use your scientist minds, but then it feels like when you're traveling up to space, it's like I heard you guys were trying to find God. You can't find him. Number one, he's somewheres further than you think than space. Trust me. It too. When you get dreams of meteors and floods and all this other stuff, it could either mean that God is waking you up in your sleep, or he could be using that as judgment. But stop trying to predict what the universe is going to throw. Because I'm going to tell you something. If God wanted this world to end, it already would have been ended. None of us would have never existed or got the time to create or make anything. It's a good thing God told me not to believe the news that was sowed fear into my heart. God made it sound like we got a long ways to go on this earth. So it ain't ending no time soon. It'll go when God says it's time. But God's not looking to end his world. He's looking to save his world. There's a difference. But you guys, you sit here, you want to be saved. And just because you can't see God, you don't want to follow. You're lazy as fuck. But you get so tired and you get so bored because you feel like money is the only thing that can help you survive. Can money help you breathe? Seriously, because your breath is the reason why you're surviving. Da-duh! Wake up. God is the reason why you survive. Da-duh! Wake up. Money don't make the world go around. God makes the world go around. Oh, and yeah, BTW, gotta let you know when it's time for you to go. Okay? So I need you idiots to stop trying to predict the future to make the world end because it's not going to end. It'll end when God says it's time. Only the thing that's going to come to life is probably the biblical prophecies. But you played the role of Jesus Christ, predicting that meteors were going to hit. You know what's funny? Why most of us chosen ones, we are so spiritual not to read the Bible and follow the universe and do what we want to do? Because it turns out man made the Bible and man lied. Man played the role of Jesus to predict that shit was going to happen, and man ain't Jesus. So whatever story you're writing about Jesus, I understand you play the role so much because you love him. You're wrong. Most of those words are wrong. But the way God showed me, He's making sure this world comes back to eternal. But every time the plans grow faster, you guys got the nerve to chop it down. Let's just say those out here who are trying to play God and trying to be God and trying to control and manipulate people's life, bitch, you don't run shit but the breath in your lungs. I don't care what rules you abide by, what rules you go by, what rules. The difference is between me and you, I don't want to follow those stupid rules that just don't help me. I'd rather follow the rules of God because His rules help me. They make me a bigger, better person, actually. See, walking in God's way is wise enough. Seems like when you do what God needs you to do, even though it's going to be hard, it's worth it in the end. Aunt Molly told me, don't listen to God because He'll take away your baby. And it's so fearing to my heart at first. I'm like, but God's not like that. Maybe you gave up on the path. Maybe you gave up on walking with Him. Seriously? You did. And that's why you lost everything. I ain't saying it to rub in your face. Only Lord knows. I'm just saying it because that's what God would have told you if He was down here in human form. But I remember the story. I have faith that God, I believe that God, talking about God is so awesome. I don't even know to describe in many words with Him. If you guys would have just saw it instead of sitting there being wicked and greedy and ungrateful for the small things you had, which is the breath, the lungs in your body, and living and breathing and having food on your plate and table, and having a roof over your head, and being grateful that you have limbs on your back and that you can walk, and that you're not blind, and that you have a family of your own, that you have money in your account. But no, instead you were ungrateful, you were greedy, and you had to go and corrupt everybody else's life and dreams. So you're over here crushing people's hopes. What a joke you are. Just want to let you know. So to be honest, let's just do one thing. Let's just get this out straight. Last time I'm going to say this. Face the fucking truth or deal with the fucking consequences, because it just goes to show you can't sleep on life. Nor could you take somebody else's life to succeed. One day there's going to be something better than you where it wakes up everybody. And then I'm not going to be the only person waking that person up. Once that comes out, the next people are going to know. Just because you're watching me doesn't mean you're being watched. Doesn't mean because you're ear hustling on me doesn't mean somebody's ear hustling on you. It doesn't mean because you're framing me, something's framing you. So what you've been doing to me, everything's being done to you. I think it seems fair that you guys deserve this. For every innocent soul that you corrupted, for every innocent soul that you stole dreams from every innocent soul you sacrificed to kill just to fuck somebody else over, for every innocent soul you took their dreams for, they will be blessed. You guys, the wicked, you're going down. And your blessings are disappearing. Being that you were ungrateful, you won't be making much money. You'll be losing money. You'll lose homes. I mean, how many of I've seen lost their homes and lost their bank accounts and monies and everything froze on them because of what they were doing. Don't fuck with a chosen one and maybe karma wouldn't be hell. Besides, I think chosen ones are the ones that got sent down to bring life to planet Earth, being that you guys take it away. You guys had your fun for way too long. Now it's time for us to rise. And for us to take over and help God bring His life back to fruition. Something you guys can't do. You try to stop the good to corrupt innocence. And like I said, I'm not the only chosen who's going through this. For the chosen ones out there, they will be blessed because they've done so much good, and they will keep getting blessed. For the innocents, for their life that were taken advantage of and they were manipulated into corruption and all their hopes were lost, your hopes are not lost. For the innocents, your hopes are not lost. You will be blessed. For the wicked, you will downgrade and lose everything that was given to you. That is your judgment. I don't care how big you have money. Just because you have money doesn't mean it's going to buy you freedom. And doesn't mean just because you have money doesn't mean it's always going to get you your way. Money does not save shit, and nor will it save you. So for my haters out here in Binghamton, New York, good luck selling your bodies and doing prostitution while I rise. Seriously? Again, if you think you could teach lesson to life, think again. Because you trying to teach a lesson to life would be you trying to teach a lesson to God. And God is the source of all, so he is life itself. So again, if you think God is a myth, think again, or else you wouldn't be breathing. Have a good day.